was really emotional watching the kids out there on the bus yesterday.
Very, very. I don't know what more I can say to that. You know, it was something else, and I think for all of us, me personally, it was pretty special, pretty moving.
The ceremony, Reed's presentation in terms of video tribute,
Yeah.
I mean, it was really, it was a quality all-around thing. I think, and you saw the orange in the crowd. The place exploded every time Mr. B's name was mentioned.
They did. I mean, it was really neat the way they put together the video with the interspersing of the kids all saying great things about their father, and to have Steve be the presenter, it's just a fitting way to go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Steve was, I think, the guy Pat trusted the most in the organization for all of his years as owner, and I'll tell you, it was really special to sit there and watch that and take it all in.
Champ has constantly talked about how it's important for him to go in with Mr. B, and I'm sure Mr. B would have felt the same way about going with Champ.
Absolutely. I think the last favorite player that Pat Bowlen had was Champ Bailey.
Joe, how's the whole weekend been? Just everybody talking about Mr. B. Ever saw last night?
Yeah, and it's sensational, and all the fans that are here coming up to everybody in the organization, you know, talking about Pat, talking about Champ, talking about the love for the team and the love for them has been, it's been really overwhelming, rewarding, and great to see, and it's just been a wonderful weekend for all of us.
I'm sorry, Broncos country is obviously well represented here, as you can see. Next year they're going to boost the class size. You could possibly see the Outwaters or Gradishars down the line here get in.
I hope so. I mean, I'll leave names out if I name everybody that should get in. So, but there are people. Steve, you mentioned Randy Gradishar, Carl Mecklenburg. Who am I missing? You know, there's other names I think people feel are deserving in. Lewis Wright, people like that. So hopefully, you know, we get a little boost from that. We're catching up, right? We're getting there. But I'll tell you what, I think this is great for the organization to get two inductees in 1 year, and I think it bodes well. And as you point out, I hope next year is a good year for the Broncos as well when it comes to the Hall of Fame.
Hey, Joe, how emotional was it to see the kids going up there and kissing?
Say again, Johnny.
How emotional was it for you to watch the kids go up there and kissing?
I mean, the whole thing was pretty emotional, you know. I mean, when they came out and see the smiles on their face and see Steve there right behind them, and I don't know, you know, I go a long way back with Pat, all of us do. So many different people have been there for so long at the Broncos, and a lot of them were here tonight, and it's pretty special, I got to tell you.
For the longest time, the Hall of Fame, the owners has been for the founding fathers, you know, Maras, Rooney's, Hunts. What does it mean that for Pat, him and Jerry Jones, I guess?
Yeah, and Eddie DeBartolo too, Mike. You know, that group of three, they were really instrumental in getting Paul Tagliabue elected as the commissioner after Pete Rozelle. Eddie was at Pat's party last night, so was Jerry. Jerry showed up at 2 a.m. I'll put that on the record. You know, I think that the three of them had a kinship, and it was wonderful to catch up with them last night. And Pat's part of that regime. You know, it was, at the time, it was called a new era of owners, and 30 years later, not so much, maybe.
Your owner goes in and kind of brings the organization, the franchise, to another level. You know, it's the Bears, the Packers.
I think that to a certain extent, maybe, Mike. You know, I mean, Pat's legacy speaks for itself, and all that he accomplished, and it comes from tremendous support from the best fan base and the professional football fan base in the country, and so we're very, very lucky, very grateful, and I know Pat would feel that way if he were here with us tonight.